Hey, Doubt. I'm playing with some new stuff. Can you hear me? Ah, bummer. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be. I'm just messing around. Okay, that's the way out. So I made this new sword to try on this character, but she is definitely not a two-handed expert. It's mainly just to train up. If I get in trouble, I'll swap out. I'll try this way. Well, she's about maxed out on everything else, so... Yeah, kind of the completionist. And stay down. But you're a little hottie, aren't you? Where'd my companion go? I'll catch up to him. Are you familiar with Inigo? Yeah, I've got Inigo with me. He's around here somewhere. I think he dropped off the deep end when I fell. Yes, the smart blue cat.
Good day, sir!
I need to post the stream to the chat. Hello, Hayden. Sorry about that. And yes, I am streaming, as you've noticed. I was going to stream earlier, but then Gray started, and I didn't want to do it at the same time as she did, so I was actually getting ready to do so until she showed up, I saw.
Good day, sir!
No, actually, I'm back in Skyrim proper real quick. I dropped off to sell. I'm not over in False Scars, which is where you're talking about, or where you don't know.
Why are all these metal things ignoring us?
Avanchenzell is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
There he is.
Speak to me. The smell of oil is strong here. These scheming ruins always make my hair stand up.
I told you, we should have hired a thief.
We are thieves, you fool. We're stealing the cube.
And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Well, that's because I have him in the all black armor. That's actually like the Thieves Guild Master armor. Yeah, it's the Nightingale armor, I think. Let me check.
You want to ask me something? You want me to lighten your load?
Yeah, he's wearing the Nightingale stuff. That's what I put him in, because I just had it lying around, basically.
Okay, let us get back to it.
I have the Unbreakable perk hiding it. I have no my lockpicks can't break. There's very little this character hasn't done in the game yet. Well, this character's been around a while.
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate Avanchenzell's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So? So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
Well, that's not foreboding in the least. So it's over here. Ow. I actually don't think I've ever actually been in this dungeon before, or if I have, it's been years. Alrighty.
You said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
That's poor Drennan, we hardly knew ye.
I can't do this. We shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Drennan!
Let the field mouse run. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Freya. We are closing in on the Lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
I'm sure this story ended well for all of these people.
We are close now. Can you hear the Lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the Lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
I feel I'm about to come up on the big bad. Ooh, Spidey's below.
We're almost there. I can hear the Lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right.
Dun dun dun. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't move fast enough out of the way. Damn it. Later, Hayden.
We are close now. Can you hear the Lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the Lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
Hey, Bomber Spell. Welcome to Skyrim and Chill.
We're almost there. I can hear the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
Yeah, I'm a PC gamer. I mean, almost exclusively. It's been a long time since I played a console game seriously. Not really, not any graphical mods per se, just going off of decent, you know, graphics for what my PC can handle. This is pretty much default on the graphics. Aside from the improvements that came with the Skyrim Special Edition, that is. Yes, I am. You do console gaming? I guess so. I'm just, you know, doing the quest, so wherever it leads, that is. If I ever did this quest, it's been too long, I don't recall. Yeah, it's been so long since I played with Skyrim, and I just recently picked it back up again after SE was released, so I'm playing it off and on. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Listed my stats there in the YouTube description. Skyrim, though, as immersive a game as it is, it's getting old enough to where older hardware can run it, you know, without too much problem.
Been a while since I've seen you at the meter. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make.
Yep, you can make this game look darn beautiful if you put a lot of work into it. A lot of folks have put a lot of work into it. There's a lot of mods over the years too. I mean, this game's been out what, 6 years now, so there's been plenty of time for people to really invest time in it. Alright, back to False. Speaking of, I'm in the middle of the Falscar timeline, which is a nice big piece of user-created content.
One side, coming through.
Are you kidding me? Come on, now I completed the main quest. You guys should be going away now. Anytime you're ready to stop flying, brother. Scared him off. Alright, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
I am in your way. I am sorry. And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
Sure, why not? I'm a sucker for it.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Camoran. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Camoran used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever.
Be right back, getting the drink.
Did you have any questions? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
Amazing!
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Hello, straight.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final... The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of... Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Not too bad, actually. Not too bad.
They were worshippers
Happy to be here. Life's good. You?
Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum. It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers, we hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Ah, you must be over across the pond, over in Europe.
Let me give you some room. Excuse me, my friend.
Yeah, I live in Virginia.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
I just got done watching the stream of one of my friends in the UK, so I know it was late.
You're not supposed to be here. Get away from me.
Alright, I'll come back tomorrow.
Last warning. Leave now.
It's pretty good. She streams periodically, not very often. I mean, I'm not a, my circle of friends who online mainly just, stream casually. And basically the 4 or 5 of us all watch each other's streams. And that's about it.
Speak to me. Ask away. I hate those giant black chittering insects you get here. They make my eyes hurt and my fur stand on end. if you need anything else.
Yeah, it's why I prefer single-player games for streams, just because it's easier to talk to the audience, because I can stop whenever I want to, unlike a multiplayer game or a shooter or something like that, you know? Get up and talk to me, Jorgen.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Alright, alright.
Last warning. Leave.
Can we talk now that you're outside?
The mill is my responsibility. And that's... Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house. I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it. The Vines know the mill could use some new blades. All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house.
Yeah, Skyrim is good for that because it's, you know, pretty self-paced. I can stop talking to any NPC or stand in the middle of almost anything for the most part without concern. Whereas if I'm playing a, you know, a shooter or something, you can't look away for a second or you'll get fragged. You know, that makes it harder to talk to passersby. Yeah, just as a hobby, just for the hell of it. I'm certainly not here to make any money or anything like that. I have a full-time job, as it is.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true.
I'm a meteorologist.
You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you.
Thanks! I don't often get that response. Most of the time, the response I get is, "Really?" You know, and I'm like, well, somebody has to be the weather guy. It happens to be me.
What is it? Do you have one of the... Did you try the grip? Isn't it eerie how it seems to mold itself into your hand? Here's your gold. We just need the pommel and the shards of the blade now. Good luck finding the fragments. It's strange holding a hilt that isn't connected to a dagger. Oh well. I'll just be tending the museum if you need me.
Yeah, but I did my share of that when I was younger, so... Yeah, I bagged groceries as a teenager. Gonna go out of my way.
Looking for the blade? You want the first? Is that the best you can do?
Not stand a chance.
Where is this vault? Aha! This looks like a vault. Maybe not. Huh, that was not useful.
Uh-huh. Okay, let us get back to it.
Ooh, should have zigged when I zagged. Wish Ando was here. I'd ask him about that mighty play of the game he got.
Those who cannot create, destroy, and steal.
Thank you for that wisdom. Hey, welcome back. In an amazing plot twist, I found a fort full of bandits who wanted to kill me. I know, someone always wants to stick a dagger in my ass. Like, what did I do to them?
To know? I don't know. What do you look? What?
You had your soft face. And that silly grin you get when you've done something wrong. That's his too.
Had two randoms pass by. Uh-oh, water. Hey, if you haven't looked at it, take a look at the play of the game that Ando posted in Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell that was. Like, I'm not really sure how the hell I'm going to get to this little dungeon over here. I think I'm going the right way, but I'm not entirely sure. My undead anti-gravity horse. I know I'm gonna fall off a cliff here in a minute. And we have arrived. I wonder if they have a Starbucks. Hell yeah, quick save is your friend. That's all role-playing games. Save early, save often. Did you summon an Atronach on me?
Good day, sir! Damn you! Good day, sir!
You will have to do better than that. Is that it? You need a few more arrows in you.
I have an arrow in my head. Ow.
Where are you? There you are.
Good day, sir!
Some might say it's an improvement. Oh well, at least I got that guy's point. Alright, this is not where I need to go. I need to go down here. Yeah, he tried to catch my sword with his face. It was a bad plan.
Good day, sir!
It's always been interesting to me how, although Unrelenting Force is the very first shout pretty much, it's like useful continuously throughout the game.
Nothing here after all.
You said it, Inigo. Oh, did I pick up the quest item? I guess I did. Oh, it's cool. It's not that big a deal.
What is a briar heart exactly? Sounds like a type of bunny rabbit.
Good day, sir!
Oh, I should have saved.
What was that? Good day, sir!
Yeah, I won't be using the two-hander on him. It goes back out to Skyrim. Where's that other door?
What is a briar hut exactly? Sounds like a type of bunny rabbit. Impressive. I am in your way. I am sorry. They have reached the end of their path.
Indeed, Inigo. Indeed. Ouch. Had a dragon attack and just kind of run away from me earlier while you were out.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. I didn't steal anything. And if I did, you couldn't prove it. Yeah, I put 3 arrows in it around the town, and then it just flew back over the mountains. It was odd AI behavior. It probably found something else over the mountain and decided to attack that.
My family were in the Mythic Dawn. Look at them. The legendary sharpness of a Daedric weapon. Marvelous. And here's your payment for the shards. There's only the pommel left to collect. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, really exciting.
Museum if you need me.
Well, we'll see what I'm wanted for. I'm gonna go find the guard.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served the Legion, this land became home.
So I'm still missing something. Oh, here we go, in here.
Someone there.
Now that is one undignified way to die.
Never should have come.
How could I possibly miss that?
Good day!
Yeah, I could switch it around. I might. Nope, not that way. Alright, where's the switch? There's the switch, almost certainly.
pooling our resources.
You're right. We should take a look at Inigo's face.
Okay then.
There he is.
You won't take my name.
Some might say he's beautiful.
Hi there.
Sup, kid?
Wait, I know you. There is no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
Yeah, I think he was hitting on me for sure. Okay, crazy cultist, I got your MacGuffins. Now what?
I've had to be careful handling those blade shards you found. They're each sharp enough to sever a finger with no... Our master craftsmen are nothing compared to the perfection of the Daedra. Look how it shines. Here's your gold, as promised. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. You don't want to be a part of history? Fine. I'll be at the shrine if you change your mind.
And you're right, the other option was a little cheaper.
Speak to me. No, my mind is a sky without birds at the moment.
Nothing like a nice McMuffin. Mm-mm-mm. That's where the shrine is. Actually, it's probably been months since I've had McDonald's.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Okay, thank you for that random bit of wisdom.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
This is not the right way. Ouch. I think maybe going up that way is the right way. We'll find out in a moment. It would be nice if, for once, ancient ruins could be in a more accessible spot. Oh, there's actually a giant here. That's nice. Go Skyrim horse. You know, shrines to death gods are never pleasant places, and it would be nice, for change of pace, to give some color or something. You know, some plants. I'm not asking for much. Balloons, yes. Yes, good plan. I'm gonna go check out the dragon shrine first here. No, I won't, because that is a really far way down. Oh, great, I have awakened the dragon. That was good. Nice to see you, Mr. Dragon. You go ahead and take care of my light work, Inigo.
Good day, sir!
Bye, have a great time. Oh yeah, Dragon Bones.
You give me best equipment, yes? Let us go.
It's all good. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the meal. Always a pleasure.
Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Thank you. Here's your gold. I'll make a run for it back to Dawnstar.
You think to betray Mehrunes Dagon. Suffer.
Last mistake.
Good day, sir!
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Let's get this over with.
Over here.
Son of a...
Now! Dismissed. You ever notice there are no toilets here? I must be the only man who ever has the need.
Jake?
The museum is doing well. I haven't told anyone about the incident with the razor.
Thanks for stopping by.
I've got plenty of good merchandise. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do me a favor. If you speak to Maven, tell her everything's well at hand down here, okay?
I think that's a bit of it for me. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.